Hey guys, here we are going from Haines, Alaska to Bellingham, Washington. First things first, taking the ferry can get expensive, depending on what all you're doing. I can't give accurate pricing due to their dynamic pricing, but I can give you a rough estimate. One adult person is about $250, while one 2-berth cabin, which is the smallest one they have, is about $500. One 15-foot vehicle is about $2,000. Also, if you're towing anything, including a U-Haul, a RV, or a fifth wheel, make sure you call ahead to let them know. There's no option for these on their website. If you're traveling to or from the Haines port, just know that it has the steepest dock that I had seen of any of the ports. There was a fifth wheel that was having troubles coming up the ramp. Once you're on the ship, if you've reserved a cabin, go up to the purser's desk. There, you'll receive your key for the designated cabin. To simplify things, I'm just going to be describing things by deck. The 2-berth cabin is small and efficient. It doesn't come with a kitchenette, but it is comfortable and has everything else you need. Including a pretty big bathroom. If you didn't reserve a cabin, Deck 6 is where you'll find the public showers along with laundry room for guys and girls respectively. Here you'll also find the Recliner Lounge, which is a room that's pretty cozy. It's full of recliners, usually has dim lighting and TVs up at the front, but I've never saw them on. Just know that this place closes at 10, so you cannot sleep in here during the nighttime. A lot of people take naps during the day though. In front of the Recliner Lounge is the Observation Lounge. It's a great place to sit down and look out in front of the ship, but it doubles as a recreational area. Underneath some of the seats are free to use puzzles, board games, and books, making this the most popular place on the ship. At 10 o'clock, the lights do go out, so just make sure to wrap up your game before then. When not in my cabin, I was mostly on Deck 7. If you didn't get a cabin, the Solarium is another great place to sleep. It's located on the outside of the ship on Deck 7. Underneath the awning, you're allowed to have sleeping bags or blankets or anything else besides tents. Tents must be pitched outside of the yellow line. But it's a great place and you can't beat the view. Going inside and right underneath the Solarium is the restaurant. It's open for breakfast and for dinner time. They have daily specials and is more functionally a restaurant in the traditional sense. When the restaurant isn't open, you'll find most people go to the snack bar for food. It's more of a cafeteria style with other snacks and things for sale. The prices are reasonable. If you're not from Alaska, they may seem a little bit high, but it's not bad. Also, you can get cold water or hot water at any time of day here. There is another observation deck on the bow of deck 7. A great view, but a lot of people like to sleep here also. The Columbia was the only ferry going from Haines, Alaska to Bellingham, Washington when we took our trip. It stops at Juneau, St. Petersburg, Wrangell, Ketchikan, and then Bellingham, Washington. The stops at each of the ports are short-lived, especially if you're behind schedule. By the way, if you're traveling with a dog, they cannot leave your vehicle while the ship is moving, so take note of that because they can't come out until the ferry is docked. We had a little bit of extra time at the Ketchikan port, which is great because there is a grocery store walking distance from the ferry. This gave us time to restock on our snacks and really stretch our legs and kind of see the local area. Also, if you've never been to Alaska, this really shows that Alaskans have access to all kinds of fruits, vegetables, and everything else, even though they're in a rural area. Ketchikan is the last stop before Bellingham, Washington, and it's almost 24 hours before then. So just be prepared for one really long stretch. Although the trip from Haines to Bellingham took about 4 days, it went by in a flash. Just be sure to have some things downloaded on your devices or some books to read. And don't forget to look outside the ship and just be amazed at the scenery that you'll probably never see anywhere else.
This one with the baby. The tent one with the baby. Don't hit the ship hard. I don't want a shepherd pie. Oh, this guy. Thank you.
The last stop was Bellingham, Washington, and their port is the biggest, which makes sense, it being Washington and everything. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, just leave it down in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Please like and subscribe if you found this helpful, and I'm going to continue this video in silence, just posting some clips of some of the views we saw along the way.